the sound and the pictures, and we're live with Mission 6, Week 8, Season 9, the Interpoint Station Lancer Campaign, where we are here to once again venture out into the Basilica Plains to beat up the Star Touch Knights after the last mission went to the Rat Wastes and did that capstone mission. We find ourselves without any capstones, so I think Basilica Plains is next up. Theoretically, if we do this mission, next team could do a capstone mission. But they seem pretty set on going to the wetlands, at least. They're preparing a ridiculous amount for it. So we'll see.
Well, let's just blaze the trail.
Yeah. Regular old border skirmish against the Knights today. Out in the wilderness. Relaxed Tier 1 game. And helping us out, we've got Vagabond. What have you been up to? And which mecha are you bringing?
Vagabond's bringing a morning cloak called Wisp, which is based on a morning cloak called Wisp that he used during one of the combat simulations prepared by another Lancer over here on Interpoint.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been taking his free time and researching a way to possibly enhance his charge blade, which is one way to say that I'm using Investigate to hopefully roll successfully for Ancestor's Blade.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get to the reserves after the introductions, but keep an eye out. Mox, what have you been up to? Which mecha are you bringing?
I'm bringing good old Guts here, an Everest with a Tempest charged blade. This is gonna be Mox's last flight because I'm intent on replacing him, or Guts' last flight because I'm intent on replacing him with an Atalanta very soon. So, goodbye, Everest.
Perfect.
You were good. But I've just been spending the few credits I've earned from the last job, and now the tax man has come calling again, and I need some more money in my pocket.
All right.
So, might as well pick up a job for Interpoint.
And Windrunner, what have you been up to? Which mecha are you bringing?
Alright, so I'm Windrunner. I'm bringing a Sargamatha with some Saladin stuff tacked on top to make him a defender and a sister. His mech's name is Darlin. Stand by me.
Perfect. Nice. Little Sagamava with Silent Systems. And last but not least, Doughboy, new aboard Interpoint Station. Tell us about yourself and tell us about your mech.
Yeah, Doughboy is new on Interpoint Station. He's a wide-eyed new recruit who found his way on there after sneakily gaining access to a pilot's license off of a dead pilot on his home planet, and is kind of masquerading for the time being as someone who's more experienced than they actually are. But he is here to go on his first mission for a sense of adventure, and somehow got his hands on a Cyclone Pulse rifle, which he's hoping to use for some long-range combat, which is mounted on his pretty basic Everest called the Enlistee with a standard loadout of pretty basic weapons and systems.
Nice. All right. Before we go out to fight the Knights in glorious combat, we've got some chance to procure reserves, and we will start with the Vagabond. Which reserve would you like, and how are you acquiring it?
Vagabond, if I may, I believe you're the highest license level here in this group. So, you're probably going to get targeted by the Knightly Vows ability. So you might want to consider the I intend to do battle with them and slay them thing.
Doesn't really matter because the Morning Cloak doesn't have armor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Vagabond?
Oh, Vagabond's muted.
Unlucky. We'll move on.
Oh my god!
Which reserve? Oh, Vagabond's back. Vagabond,
Yeah,
which reserve would you like?
I completely forgot I muted myself. I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Like I said before, Vagabond's taken some free time to hopefully find a way to make his charge blade a little bit more deadly. So I'm gonna use Investigate to hopefully roll for Ancestor's Blade.
All right.
Mm. Two.
Sadly, no. Mainly because you just rolled dice instead of clicking the funny button.
Oh.
So I'm afraid no
I could just
Ancestors Blade for you. Alrighty. Mox, which reserve would you like to go for?
Intend to do battle with them and slay them. This is my
Um,
first time riding out in a mech against the knights, but
Mox,
I've done some grunt work before.
nobody's going to swear oaths against you, I'm afraid. You're not the highest level player.
Ah, okay. I had that confused. Then I shall go for the Ancestor's Blade as well.
Okay.
I looted it, much like most of the things I own.
Okay.
And this happened in the middle of a grueling firefight, during which I used my assault trigger to hold off a bunch of grunts while I looted this piece of tech.
Alright.
Lovely.
With a bonus of +4.
Mhm.
And there we go. Ah,
Ooh, sadly. The knights are
Oh,
fighting hard to get their
unlucky.
Ancestors' Blades back. Been losing all
you
those
win this one.
over the past weeks. Windrunner, which reserve would you like?
I will be going for firing line, as I try to alter some of the programming in Darlin's communication systems, so that I can create a synchronized firing program with a nearby ally.
Alright. A 13 will do it. You can link up your targeting systems and acquire firing line, which we use once per scene as a protocol. And for as long as you are adjacent to the allied character, you gain +1 attack, +1 accuracy on your next range attack, and then that allied character gains the same benefit. Leaving us with Doughboy. Which reserve would you like?
I will take Raise the Banner for Battle.
Absolutely.
And seeing as how this is Doughboy's first time out, he's very nervous and is kind of freaking out. But he's gonna chat up with his fellow pilots here, fellow Lancers, and try and cool himself down and build a sense of camaraderie with the team by using Stay Cool.
Okay.
I believe that is a +2.
That sounds correct. A 20, nice. You can
Yes.
acquire the banner. Use it once per mission as a quick action to move all your allies up to 4 spaces, and then they gain resistance to the next attack that hits them.
That's our boy.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
With that, we're sending the 4 of you down to the Basilica Plains, where you are engaged by an amount of knights.
Oh boy.
Oh, river.
It's
Yeah,
more
I'm
like
just gonna stand right next.
a long
yeah.
pond. This is a
Long
King of the
pond.
Hill satrap. That means we're starting on the left side. And at the end of round 6, you guys need more PCs, the NPCs, on the point in the middle.
Doughboy?
Yep.
We're starting on the left.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was doing some side things on my browser.
Alrighty. Your position contains a squad of legionnaires, a breacher, a crusader, a sentinel, a regular squad, and a cataphract. By the end of round 6, there need to be more PCs than NPCs in the blue zone. Above this voice channel, there is a channel called Interpoint Terrain, which will explain all the terrain to you, but real quick. Vegetation is difficult terrain soft cover, rocks are hard cover obstruction, and the water is difficult terrain unless you've got EVA systems, jump jets, flat packs, or similar stuff. Everything is labeled, so there should be no confusion as to which height which piece of terrain is. And that's all I got. Any questions?
Vagabond, can we swap places so that I'm not in front of this this soft cover, which will provide difficult terrain?
Sure, why not?
I'm size 2, so it's a little difficult for me to move.
Yeah.
Back, I guess.
Oh yeah, I think I picked you up by accident. Sorry.
Okay, my thing is a really large selection box.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Since you're a size 2 Windrunner, you can walk over any size 1 terrain without penalty. You just ignore it all.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're too large to care.
yes. Very nice.
Sweet. Any questions? Perfect.
Nope.
I'm
I'll
thinking
put some music then, and then we can get right into it.
Let's get violent.
And players will, of course, take the first turn. Who's starting us off?
I could go first.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
could
let's stay
go-
back for now.
Okay. Then I'm going to move, boost, and activate my enclave shield. So I have to hold. What was it? Alt while moving.
Speed 4, yeah.
I have. Or is that 4 spaces?
If you pick up your token and then press Q on your keyboard or right-click with your mouse,
Right.
you can
Yep.
create a funny waypoint.
There you go. Okay, so that's the first. Then make actions. Okay.
For boosting, you just boost. You just move again.
Oh, okay.
There's no dedicated button.
I can just move over anything that's size 1, right?
Correct.
Okay. 2, 3. And then I activate my shield.
A burst 3 bubble.
Right on top. And that's all for now. Nobody's really in range yet, so.
Alrighty. The Legionnaires are going to go first.
Move it, let's go!
Going to move and boost. Legionnaires are basically one NPC that's split up into 4 bodies. They activate at the same time, deal a lot less damage individually, but you know, there's 4 of them.
Yes.
And Windrunner, make sure at the end of your turn to click End Turn to throw yourself up into the round tracker.
My apologies.
Vagabond, Mox, and Doughboy.
All right. I want to go next. Anyone else?
Go ahead.
All right. 4 move and boost. And I'm going to locate myself behind this nice hardcover and within the shield bubble. And I can hide from here, yes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Then I will hide.
I recognize that sound. Very
The
nostalgic.
squad's gonna go.
Advancing on target.
Gonna move and boost, and we're going to prepare a rocket launcher, which has a range of 10 spaces for the first enemy that steps within range.
I don't like that.
I brought rocket launchers on now. Vagabond and Doughboy.
I can go. I'm going to move and boost as well.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put myself right adjacent to Windrunner.
Perfect.
And I don't know if I have any useful quick actions right now, so I will end my turn.
The Cataphract.
Come on!
Move and boost 16 spaces. A fast one. Ending the turn, leaving Vagabond.
Okay. How many spaces is? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's move, and I'm gonna boost over here, and that's not enough. Yeah, it's enough. I'm going to invade the cataphract.
Mhm.
It's just enough. I don't think I can get any accuracy or difficulty.
Nope.
Yeah, just a straight shot. And it's a whiff. Shit. Well, that's it for me.
The Crusader is going to go.
Oh, yeah.
Push forward.
Then we got the Breacher, moving, boosting 6 spaces.
Navcom locked.
And the Sentinel,
Moving out.
moving 10 spaces. Both sides aggressively walking at each other as we go to round 2.
Or walking. All right. Shall I go first again?
You're our mobile shield.
Okay.
Feel free.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Windrunner, you are currently immobilized by the Enclave Pattern Support Shield, which lasts until the end of your current turn.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I forgot that. I am very silly. Oh man.
Hey, it happens.
A little bit of premature
Yes,
defense.
I completely forgot that it immobilized me. Okay. In which case, I might as well not go first then, because if I'm immobilized and everything's out of range, there's not much I can do. Wait a second. I can hit the cataphract with my Shatterhead, and I can hit the. Okay, you know what? I'm still gonna go, and
Okay.
I'm going to activate my reserve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to activate firing line, so my next ranged attack gains +1 accuracy, and I'm going to fire my howitzer.
Okay.
First, I'm going to hit some guys with that.
Is your blast 2?
Yes. Okay, so that's. I want to try and place it at the howitzer's a range of 20.
No problem.
I'm going to shoot at the Legion. Should have just enough range to get all of them. Yes, 20. Perfect. Okay, so the accuracy I get will apply to all the attack rolls I make on everyone with the howitzer, right?
Yeah.
Or just
sure.
one of
No, all of them.
Okay. All of them. Wonderful. Then one howitzer. Fire away! 4 targets. Use token. Okay. So this guy. Accuracy 1.
It's neutral on all of them.
Neutral? Oh, they have Okay, sorry. Let me remake the attack roll then.
Howitzer has 1 difficulty inbuilt.
That's right. Okay, so
Legionnaire 1 and 4 are destroyed.
Wreck 'em.
Good hit.
Thank you. And then I'm also going to make that a barrage of force and attack with my Shatterhead missiles.
Mhm.
And I'm going to target Cataphract.
It's a neutral
That
shot
is-
because Shatterheads are always neutral.
They are never affected by difficulty. And I already used the accuracy on the howitzer.
Well, they're not never affected by difficulty. Their end result can never be at difficulty. So if you had accuracy here, the Cataphract would still have soft
Oh.
cover, so that would still be a neutral shot. But right now
That's
it's
right,
difficulty 1,
right.
so that's upped to neutral.
Yes.
Critting!
Lovely.
Beautiful.
For 4 points of damage.
And then I do have Stormbringer.
Mhm.
I don't think that requires any actions.
No. We can do that. It will push you back 3 spaces.
What's the firing? Yeah, okay, I guess I'm not going to activate it, since I don't want to switch. Okay, then that's it. And then the
Perfect.
Enclave deactivates.
End of your turn, the Enclave does indeed deactivate. Cool.
Okay.
The Legionnaires, Gideon's strongest soldiers. Got a move boost.
Move it, let's go!
Ending the turn.
Alright, either of you got anything good? Because I'm useless until that Cataphract comes in close.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that's what I was planning. Trapped. Because I wanted to use my invade to basically not let
Well-
the Cataphract get close to the control zone. So
Well, right now, my firing line is activated, so the next ranged attack someone makes while next to me, or actually within 2 spaces of me, because I have House Guard, will gain 1 accuracy.
that doesn't really apply to me because my assault rifle isn't. Yeah, it just doesn't have enough range for that. I'm
True,
afraid.
but if Doughboy went, he could fire his CPR.
Yes.
True.
I
If you just
Hold on.
move over to the right side of me here. then you
Yeah, I was
could-
just
you could
making
get the
sure
Cataphract.
it's coordinates. But yes, that's perfect. The space adjacent to Vagabond, or the one to your kind of north?
To me, it's actually I have House Guard 1, so it's actually within 2 spaces.
Oh,
Because
Great.
Basically all adjacent effects are actually range 2.
oh, I did not realize that. Okay, so
It
then
doesn't
yeah,
work with my hardcover trait, but it does work with Spotter and it does work with this.
great. Then I will. Actually, I'm going to move up more. So I'm going to use my 4 movement to get into the space directly in front of Vagabond. And I believe that puts me within range 15 of the Cataphract. So
Absolutely.
I
Got this.
will use my pulse rifle on that.
Is a soft cover shot, 1 accuracy inbuild, 1 accuracy firing line, 1 accuracy net.
And you said that was 2 accuracy?
1 accuracy after soft cover. Because you're shooting
1
over
accuracy.
the
Yeah.
size. You're shooting over the
Yes,
size 1
yes,
here,
yes.
so that's a soft cover shot.
Got it. Thank you. I thought that went through, but I guess it did not.
Let's do it again and we'll take whichever falls out first.
Huh. This really just does not want to go. Input value, accuracy,
Yeah.
submit, amount
Yeah.
1,
Yeah.
submit,
Yeah.
and it just puts my text cursor in the text box.
Have you clicked the cataphract? Yes, you have. Accuracy 1. Mine works.
Huh.
Maybe refresh. Oh, there's
Oh,
the
there
There we
it is.
go.
That's
Oh,
great.
crit. Very nice.
Very
Beautiful.
nice.
20 damage.
Ah! Wipe from the face of the earth.
Sadly,
Woo!
no.
Oh, you are kidding.
What?
That's painful, but
Hold on.
I'll take the crit for 20 damage any day.
Each
I
cataphract
can
has
finish it off with my
resistance
AR.
to the
Oh,
closest hostile character. Which you are by 1 space.
damn.
Wow.
Hold on. We can scan enemies to add to the compendium, right?
Once per mission, yeah.
Do you guys want to scan the cataphract?
If it's not already in the compendium.
It's not. I
Yeah.
checked.
Oh, then yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
If you have
Is
the
there-
chance.
Anything else you want to do, Doughboy? Is that the turn?
I believe that is my turn, so I will end it.
All right, we got to fire the cataphract before it's dead. So we're going. It's go time.
Come on, come on! Kill them all!
Moving and boosting through Doughboy and
Woo!
Vagabond. We're trampling both of you for 2 kinetic damage.
No.
Damn.
Vagabond, you too, because we're doing a little
Yeah, I know. Still,
fun.
there we go.
Yep, perfect. We'll slash at you, Doughboy, to take revenge. It's 1 accuracy inbuilt. Hits for 5 damage. There was a move and boost in the skirmish that ends the cataphract's turn, causing capacitor discharge to occur. Vagabond, Doughboy, you both take 2 points of heat.
Ow.
Scary. Alright, Vagabond, you want to take revenge?
Um.
Scan and stab,
First-
baby.
Sure, but first, we should probably scan this thing.
Yeah, flat.
Where's that? Is it in tech
It's in tech
action?
actions, but you can just yell, Ralph, I scan! And then I'll say, okay, here's the stats. The magnificent jousting mechs of the Star Touch Knights, the cataphracts, come equipped with a ram cannon, which we just saw. Can be fired ranged or melee as such. They've got the capacitor discharge, the trample, the impale as a full action, as well as a point defense shield. And that's all I got.
Ah, bye. Oh wow, it has like no HP now. I
Yeah.
just noticed.
If you have anything
Yeah,
that's
HP.
reliable, he'll just die.
It's
I
Okay,
have an
it's,
assault
um,
rifle that could finish it off.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm taking the turn right now, so
Oh,
Okay, you
sorry.
go ahead.
scanning is a quick action, right?
That is correct.
Yeah. Then I'm just gonna take the easy way, and I'm gonna just step up with my charge blade. So that's gonna be weapons, charge blade +1. That's crit.
Crits.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, I don't have to even like check for the thing, because well, it's dead. And because I have skirmisher too, I'm gonna move over here. Because I can move 2 spaces, and then yeah, how does this? Make me look.
I don't know if this
Just
still
like
affect
myself
your-
over here.
Okay.
It covers me from the Legionnaires. That's nice. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So, end turn.
The Sentinel will
Moving
go.
out.
Moving and boosting. 6, 7, 8 spaces. Into the water.
Engaging hostiles.
And you receive 1 shotgun vagabond. That is a clean shot. Half-size soft cover too small to protect you. Hitting you for 6 damage. Ending the turn, leaving Mox.
Okay. I'm gonna start with a move and
Wait,
boost.
hold on.
Oh,
I took damage,
Nope.
so I can take a reaction.
That is
I'm gonna
correct.
use my Singularity Motivator to move systems. Let's see how much.
3
spaces.
spaces.
Not bad. Not bad. Oh wait. -5, 7, 8, and there we go. 3 spaces.
Yep. Mox, you lose hidden somewhere along the way. The Sentinel will react to you approaching and will cowardly hide from you.
okay. Well, at least it retreated.
Yeah, that's something.
You chase it off.
Anything anyone think I can do from here?
You have an assault rifle, right?
Yeah. Oh, that
Sorry.
Legionnaire is within range.
That I mean.
I'll fire my assault rifle at the STK Legionnaire 3 with a skirmish.
Aren't you barely out of range?
That is a hardcover shot behind the rock.
Yeah.
From Mox?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So
Okay,
here's
fair
a
enough.
size 1 obstruction. This is the angle you need to be on to basically flank it, to not get hard
Oh, I
cover. So we're 1 space out there.
Hard cover means 1 difficulty, right? 2
difficulty.
difficulty.
There's also. Oh, frag grenades are only like range 5, right?
Yeah. Range 5.
Yeah.
Well, when in doubt, lock on.
Oh, we
No,
boosted.
I'll just go with the reliable 2 against the Legionnaire. Oh, that's a lot of health for them.
But 5 HP each. That's why they come
Okay,
in packs of 4.
Well, this concludes my turn.
Mm-hmm. The Crusader. We're gonna turn on the Inspiring Aura to give make allies within range 3 immune to basically all conditions. We'll declare Heroic Charge to make those people boost towards the nearest visible hostile. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. The Breacher will look at Mox. Crusader will look at Vagabond. And then we're spending a quick action to turn on the Rallying Cry to give all allies within range 3 resistance. That's a size 2, burst 3. And we still have a standard movement. We'll park ourselves over here. Everybody funny resistance and end the turn. Inspiring. Then we've got the Breacher. What the Breacher doing? We'll just move and boost. 6 spaces. Don't think we got much to do. Nope. So we can move to there. We'll try and invade on you, Vagabond, while we're here.
Thanks!
Invade. Your only weakness, get invaded.
Oh god.
2 heat and a parrot, and then we got the squad left. The squad will move and boost to also get the aura.
Advancing on target.
And I think we will fire 2 primary weapons into your face, Mox.
Initiating assault.
Your soft cover from that tree. So these are difficulty 1. Missing. But wait, we got 2 of them. Missing.
With a -1.
Very nice.
Oof.
That is it for round 2. We're going to round 3.
Okay. I'll go first again, and then maybe I can actually use my shield to do something useful this time. So I am going, if that's alright with you guys.
2 bubbles staring at each other.
Yes.
You come in here.
Okay. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I boost to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I activate on play.
Lots of orange on this map.
Oh no, they overlap.
Interesting. And then let's see. I might overcharge to do Shatterhead. That's it for the moment.
Yep. Just click the enter button once you're done.
Okay.
The
All right,
Thanks,
so-
big guy.
Sentinel.
Yes.
Sentinel will start by invading you, Vagabond.
Target locked.
That is a Stressorino.
Yeah, there goes my first stress. Great.
About my blink field intervention reaction.
Mhm.
Do I declare it before or after the attack has been rolled?
The heat. I think. What Blinkfield reaction?
So the trigger says a character object within the affected area is attacked. So I assume that means I have to do it before I know whether or not the attack is actually going to hit.
That is correct.
Okay, so I can't do it to protect Vagabond.
Doesn't reduce heat anyway. It's only reducing damage. Heat isn't damage.
Okay.
Heat is not damage. And indie hit TTRPG Lancer.
Yeah.
Basics, overheating, versus stress.
Exposed.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving into the contested zone between the shields. And we'll shoot you right in the face, Windrunner.
Kill order received.
Yeah.
Hitting for 6 damage.
I have 1 armor.
Perfect. 5 damage. This ends the Sentinel's turn.
Alright, anyone fancy going?
I will if neither of you guys want to go.
I really want to stick my blade into that sentinel.
I won't stop you from doing that.
Then I shall go next. Move straight up next to it. And a big skirmish from my Tempest Charge Blade.
Probably. We don't.
It's a barrage, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
super heavy, so you have
Yeah.
to barrage.
Okay. Then I will barrage the STK squad.
No problem.
The squad is gonna have resistance, but if you have a frag grenade, it won't
They
be
all
able
have
to
resistance
resist
from the
that.
aura. Doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind then.
Alright.
Go crazy, Walks.
No accuracy or difficulty on this, right?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Hits.
Hit.
Yeah.
Let's see how much damage.
Overkill.
Damn.
For kill.
That is +4 at 16 damage, down to 8.
That's
And
a lot of
1 hit for
damage.
me.
You can knock them back too if you want.
I can't since I have to barrage to use that. That's my actions.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We'll end my turn there.
Alrighty. Guess we'll have to do the squad then. Nah, squad's dumb though. We'll do the Legionnaires. Those are more fun.
Move it, let's go!
This guy moves to here. This guy moves to here. And they'll attempt to shoot you, Vagabond.
Okay, I am going to use my reaction to give Vagabond resistance to one of the attacks.
Alrighty.
Attack. Specifically the one coming from inside the shield that won't have the extra difficulty.
The attacks come from inside the shield.
Where are my reactions? I guess at the end of systems. There it is.
Perfect.
Great. So,
Alright, that's a neutral shot into Vagabond. Hits for 2 damage.
Half to 1, right?
is that after?
No. That's after resistance. It's 2 up to 4 by exposed and down to resistant to 2.
Right.
Oh.
right.
Oh yeah, because I forgot.
The other Legionnaire shoots into the shield at 1 difficulty.
Is it not also shooting through soft cover?
Nope, because it is adjacent to the piece of soft cover that it's shooting through. So we're fine there. It's the Legionnaire squad. Oh, what's left of it?
Yes. Excellent. I'm being useful! Yay! Yay!
Woohoo! I think I might go just to clear expose, to be honest.
Yeah, there were worse plans.
Is that supposed to hit at something or... You know, never mind. Yeah, just gonna stabilize. That's it. Oh, it's not big.
You,
Six. Where's stabilize?
Mech action, full action, stabilize.
Nice. Clear sheet plus exposed. Secondary effect.
If you
I don't have anything, so clear condition, I guess. To clear the impaired.
if you overcharge, you can then clear the heat as part of the stabilize and still have a quick action. But you might want to repair your hit points instead. Potentially.
We'll get rid of exposed. I think.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
Yeah, that's part of. Yeah, if you stabilize, you can clear all heat and exposed, and then the other things like remove conditions, like impaired and so on. So if you overcharge first, then you can take care of all the stuff, and you'll still have remove the heat gained from the overcharge, and still have a quick action left over to do something.
Just keep in mind you have to use the quick action immediately when you overcharge.
Oh, you have to use it right away.
Can't
Yeah.
back.
Right away.
Okay.
Which is why and I guess I'm just gonna walk up to the Legionnaires so I'm in range and stab him.
Okay, that's first overcharge.
Oh yeah. Overcharge. 6 overcharged. First overcharge. 1 heat. And this touch blade. Plus.
Hits.
That's it. 4, 5. Oh, you can't roll. Great. I'm gonna use my skirmisher thing to move over here.
Mhm.
And yeah, I can't do anything else. That's it.
The Breacher will swear a knightly vow to slay a vagabond, gaining a structure and a stress. We're then going to move into the shield.
Navcom locked.
We've got
Do
the
I
Overwatch
get to
stuff
make an
box.
Overwatch?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then I will I can't Overwatch with my Tempest, right? Because
Nope.
it's too big. But I can Overwatch with my assault rifle.
Yep. Oh no, if you have an assault rifle, you can't do anything. No. Assault rifle is threat 1, so you need to. If an enemy starts to move into your threat, you have to Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I misunderstood.
Us
Okay,
moving in
then
is
I can't do
all
anything.
right. Well, you can get rammed by the creature.
Ouch.
Yes. Knocking you away and prone, and then we're racking the shotgun with malicious intent before we utterly obliterate you.
Target designated.
Dual shotgun has 2 difficulty in build. It gains 1 accuracy from you being prone. And I just need to click the right buttons. Misses. Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
Let's try again.
I guess probably has.
Difficulty 1. Ooh, close one.
Don't miss.
Bless. Bless
Ending turn
cash.
for the Breacher. Leaving Doughboy was an unloaded CPR
Wonderful.
in Dream.
I am going to use my 4 movement to put me into the space right adjacent to Windrunner. Debating using my first overcharge. Hold on, actually, that might not be worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you let me go first next round, I'll apply a lock onto the breacher, and then you can blast them.
That works. In that case, I'll probably have to stabilize. Do frag grenades hit allies?
Yes.
That's enough. Then I will not overcharge, and I will just stabilize so I can reload. I believe that will also clear my heat.
Mm-hmm.
And that is my turn.
Gun is reloaded. The squad will go and barrage into Umox inside the shield. 1 difficulty, engaged 1 difficulty, prone 1 accuracy, so 1 difficulty net.
Initiating assault.
2 primary weapons at 1 difficulty. 2 damage. These guys still fire 2 shots because they're disciplined. They just pick up the guns from the fallen comrades and are now dual-wielding machine guns. Don't worry about it.
Very nice.
So it's 2 and 2 for 4 damage, and then we're bringing out the big guns.
Bringing out the big guns.
That's what I said. At 1 difficulty. Missing.
Oh, bless.
The Crusader will pack up its aura. Recharging
that's
the abilities. Oh, we're recharging the abilities.
Pain.
In that case, we'll just move a little forward and re-up the aura.
They don't stand a chance.
Okay. Doughboy,
And it's gone.
Yeah,
I'm thinking instead of the breacher, I'll apply the lock onto the Crusader.
Crusader.
because,
That's smart.
I think we should take him out before anything else.
I
believe
agree.
that is the round. We're going to run 4. We're getting a 1 reinforcement. A singular reinforcement. 1 great ancestor strides into battle. The ancient mech carrying a big unwieldy sword.
I want to duel it.
Okay, so start my turn by reactivating Enclave Support Shield, and then I lock on the Crusader. Now, I have a question.
Mhm.
The Crusader's aura, does it affect him as well?
Nope, not just allies.
Okay. That's good to know. So... I can, one...
Wait, can we re-up Enclave? We have that capability?
Why not? I
it's
can activate it.
It's still on right now. I don't think you can activate it again.
What do you
It
mean?
hasn't deactivated yet.
Well, I can't activate it to just keep it up all the time at the beginning of each
I don't think so. No, because it's still on.
Mobilize. I mean, as far as I know, the only restriction on it, the action unit, I can't do it while.
This system generates a burst until the end of your next turn. You become mobilized for the duration, but interaction with your attacks against character with the effective command service plus difficulty is shame if you can I activate a system unlimited times while it's active? I don't think you can. No, that doesn't make sense.
All right, I assume that it wouldn't like stack the effects, of course, but it would just.
Well, that would be the implication, though.
All right. Well. Okay, then I don't activate the Enclave Pattern Support Shield. And instead, I am going to throw down a smoke grenade.
Thank you. Yep.
And I am going to place that smoke grenade as so to give the three of us Vagabond, Doughboy, Moonrunner soft cover.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Boom. Okay, this works out. This is good. And I guess it's the end of my turn.
We are fearing for our Crusader friend. I hear his head is on a list. 1, 2, 3,
I wonder
4,
why.
5, 6. Should we declare a charge? Why not? How long does this aura last? Start end of the Crusader's next turn. Okay. In that case, we'll just move in.
I'm as close as you like, buddy. I can go all day.
And we're barraging. Actually, no, we
Okay.
need to boost for that. We're skirmishing.
Okay.
We're slamming a sword into Doughboy. Hitting for 5 damage.
Okay.
Repair.
Did you add the
I am going to
difficulty from
brace.
Guardian?
Nope, because
I'm
weak
going-
attacks do not care about cover.
I'm going to brace against the attack.
You cannot brace for an attack that hits Doughboy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's attacking Doughboy.
We're attacking past
Okay.
with a threat 3 sword.
Well,
That's a big sword.
and
That is a long sword.
hard cover doesn't apply because it's a melee attack.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where is feature? I know it's mech actions, right? To roll for a
Basics.
basics. Thank you. Slot structure. Oh wow!
We are a Lancer gaming now.
No!
Wow!
Classic.
You said this was gonna be a nice game, a relaxed
Oh.
game.
Hey,
Why do you do life like that?
you guys,
That
you
is
guys rolling low?
brutal.
That's a skill issue. I'm sorry.
Skill issue.
The longsword gets to attack 2 different characters and threats, so we'll backswing into Mox.
Elimination in
Oh.
progress.
Add accuracy prone. Hits for 5.
So that
I can take it.
It's the Crusader.
If anybody attacks the Crusader, will then burst 2 with me. It's blocked on. They can roll twice.
You know what? I'm gonna smack this freaking thing. Oh wait, that's kind of a bad idea, because
I could try and finish
Mm.
off the squad and then swing into the breacher.
Alternatively, if someone
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea to attack the breacher, because it's gonna have resistance against you.
Hmm.
Kind of not nightly bounce.
Oh, yeah, I could take the Crusader then.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Anyone else got a better one?
Okay. Alright, oh crap, I should have asked this earlier. Hey Ralph. If I want to skirmish with a melee weapon, can I use the skirmisher thing to basically use that 2 movement to get into my threat, or do I have to be in the threat before that?
No, you can use it to move into threat. It's no problem.
Oh.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, if no one else is intent, then I'll go. I'm gonna start by overcharging,
Yes.
and I'm gonna use that overcharge to fire my assault rifle into the STK squad.
Godspeed.
So, overcharge. First overcharge. 1
The
heat.
squad has soft cover. The squad is engaging you, so that will be a 2 difficulty shot.
Nice.
It's 2
Hey,
difficulty.
somehow-
We're hit.
Oh, my bad.
Doesn't matter. You can't miss. We rolled too high on the d20.
Okay.
Squads have
real
resistance to
damage.
damage that isn't AoE, so I need a 3 for the kill.
A
And it's
4.
4. The squad is terminated.
Nice job.
Yep.
Well done.
And then I will use my full action to attack the Crusader with my Tempest Charged Blade.
Oh, bring it on.
Get him.
Are you using the lock on?
You
Should
should,
I?
because I can't act.
Good, yeah, 'cause-
Alright, I'll use
No,
the
hold
lock
on.
on.
You're
Hmm?
3 away from me. If you should be able. Oh right, if you move one
No,
closer, you can Okay.
Oh yeah, I should use my movement to pick
If you,
myself up.
Because if you move closer, then you will probably get overwatched by the Crusader.
Yeah.
Which is,
I don't think standing up will trigger Overwatch though.
No, I'll just stand up.
it should not.
And then... Should I spend my Bounty Hunter on the Crusader?
It's got a lock on right now.
Yeah, maybe save that for the Breacher because he has the structure.
Yeah, okay, I'll save it for the Breacher, and I'll just make the attack against the Crusader. Consuming lock-on for 1 accuracy, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a hit.
A hit.
Armor piercing, billion damage. Let's see it.
Overkill.
Overkill.
Ooh.
Ooh. Damn.
Man.
Crash
A
that.
chow.
Hey, sucker.
Alright, target disposed of. Mox's turn
Awesome.
ends.
And I'm guessing we are standing up at some point.
Yeah.
We're swinging the sword from the ground.
Spinning around like a blade.
Blade, brother, rip.
Alrighty. 3, 4, 5 doesn't reach. The last legionnaire, Gideon's strongest soldier. It's over for you, Vagabond. It's done. We're affixing the bayonet. And we're charging in.
Oh no.
Attack!
Poke. No soft cover because this is now a melee attack with a rifle. The strongest soldier.
Oh boy.
How brave.
Vagabond just looks at his attempt of trying to do decent damage and just looks like a disappointed dad. Just what the hell are you doing, kid?
I respect the man, okay? He's here for it.
At least he's trying.
That was Mox's turn. Windrunner went, I think, right? Yeah.
Look
So
at all
good.
that free armor just lying there.
Vagabond and Doughboy, who doesn't have a turn, sadly. Unless Vagabond stabilizes right now to clear allied condition.
Oh,
I would use your actions to do your own thing. I don't think there's much I can do that would be super helpful.
I think I'm gonna just bully the Legionnaire to be mean. Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I see something. Oh wait, no, that's not mech actions.
What are you looking for, sorry?
I want to lock onto the Legionnaire.
Oh, it's in tech actions, but you can just say lock on and then I will play
Yeah.
the funny noise and well, because there's no roll involved for locking on, of course.
Yeah, so that's my one quick action, and then I'm gonna use my second to use my Charge Blade.
To cut him in half.
And because I'm in Rage 2, I get the final bonus from you, Windrunner.
Yeah, you get to roll twice on this poor
Yeah.
Legionnaire, while I discreetly already place the wreck.
Oh,
Watch it be
God.
double ones.
So that's at like 2 accuracy twice. Oh, that's the first net one. Nice, good. All right, we
Yes,
roll that.
okay, alright.
Gideon's
I can feel
strongest
it.
soldier.
I can feel it.
Let's do it again.
The legend never
feeling-
dies.
I'm
Okay.
feeling this Legionnaire.
It's no accuracy, right?
It's still 2 accuracy. Yeah, it's the same attack roll. Just roll twice, pick either. No!
Wow. Still only an 11.
Okay, 4.
4.
From
She didn't die.
oh no.
We're dead. It's in frame features. You got it.
It's bad.
It's because he was without a squad.
Okay. Oh, right.
What the hell was that kid doing? Seriously. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else. Or maybe I
Alrighty.
should. Yeah, I'm gonna move in slightly just to be closer to Windrunner.
Sure.
And that's it. And turn.
That leaves our 3 friends, the Sentinel, the Breacher, and the Ancestor. I guess all the players went except for Doughboy, who doesn't have a turn. So
Yeah.
the Ancestor
Oh.
can just move out.
Already there.
Moving and boosting. We'll throw an invade.
I swear to God, if it's gonna be me again, I'm gonna be so sad.
It's just that your heat bar is so juicy, but I think we'll go for Mox this time.
I'm gonna slice you in half.
Good luck. Nah, not a hacker. The Breacher will go... The Breacher's going to follow account you, Windrunner.
Bring it on.
Canceling you on Twitter. That's a hit. The Breacher now has 1 accuracy against you.
Did I, Oh, okay. I
Oh,
believe
sorry,
I
Doughboy.
braced this-
You went in the middle there, by the way.
Interesting.
Alrighty. The Breacher will then shoot you, Windrunner, at 3 difficulty plus 1 accuracy, follow account. Bingo bango.
I already
Ooh.
braced this round, right? I'm pretty sure.
No, you didn't brace yet. You could try to brace,
Oh.
but you couldn't.
Oh,
because
that's
of,
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. No, I will brace against this
Well, first we need to hit, then you can brace. It's the
Yes.
first hurdle we gotta
Oh,
overcome
it's
here.
coming!
That's
It's
it.
coming! Oh,
Finally, you got hit. There you go.
We've done it.
okay. There's the hit. All right, so I'm gonna brace now.
Yep.
And because of my Sagramantha trait, I still have my full turn next round.
Correct, except for reactions and overcharge.
Yeah, but I don't have my shield up right now, so that's not a problem.
Yep.
Oh, I only take it's 6 damage.
6, 5, 3 damage. 6 armor down to 5, and then cut in half. 2.5. Lancer always runs up for 3.
Okay.
That is the Breacher's turn. That is the Sentinel. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. We can make it to there.
Moving out.
Leaning over the rock. Pointing the shotgun at you, Vagabond. You're still in soft cover.
Kill order received.
A 1 difficulty combat shotgun. But this is my strongest Sentinel. And we're missing.
Thank God.
Ooh.
That is it for round 4. Going to round 5. At the end of the next round, not this round, the next round, I need more PCs than NPCs on the point, but we're out of NPC reinforcements, so it's looking pretty good.
Windrunner, if you move away from that wreckage, I can detonate it to deal some damage to both the Sentinel and the Breacher.
I can
For free.
move. Oh, I can actually.
How much damage does the corpse collector explosion do?
It's 4 armor piercing, I believe.
Find out. Yeah. 4 armor.
So I am going to start off by making a Shatterhead attack against the Great Ancestor.
Okay.
Is this going to be a broad? No, it's not. I want to activate. So, no extra difficulty.
Ooh, missing.
I wanted to get Stormbringer 1 off. Okay, that's fine. Then I will move back 1 space.
Yes. You've just triggered the Overwatch hell as 6 shotguns around you.
Wait. What? Wait. You know
The
what?
Breacher.
Vagabond, listen. I've got 1 armor. I can take it. Just pop the thing. I'll be fine.
No,
or
we're
is
shooting.
it- is it-
We
It's
move.
too late?
We're,
Okay.
we're
it's
shooting.
Too late. It's too late.
We're
Alright.
The
missing mostly.
Breacher misses you, and the Sentinel hits you for 6 down to 5, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's right.
The Sentinel and the Breacher immediately.
You messed up.
Fucking laser eyes.
Oh, where is it?
Sorry for
Alright.
suggesting that.
It's okay. I should have asked about this.
We're not getting stunned again. Yeah, just appeared. And you still have your movement, of course. You can move away if you like.
Yeah, so might as well move back 1 space now. And I'm gonna activate my shield.
Yep. And just juggle all these AoEs. Size 2 burst 3. Whoop. You have custom
Okay.
page, by the way? Oh, you do. Give me a custom page up real quick.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
So you're at 13 HP and 3 structure.
Yes.
Okay, this is a random thought, but I'm kind of surprised there's no like custom painted equivalent of 2 stress.
And you know what? I'm gonna do my first.
There
roll.
is. I forgot what it's called, but there is one you can get.
The one that lets you reroll stress checks. I
Wait,
think that's on the Sherman.
It's on Sherman. Nobody ever takes it. I think in 600 games we've seen it once.
Yeah,
It's super
well,
bad.
It's cool, right?
awful.
The big problem is that it's 3 system points.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
awful.
That's a lot.
Oh, no.
The Ancestor will move to here. I'm going to lock onto you, Mox.
Execute.
And then we'll slice your head off.
Mercy is for the weak.
2 accuracy on the sword, consuming the lock on, 1 inbuilt, hitting you for 6 damage.
I'm still standing.
For how long?
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to move out of that threat range without incurring some nasty Overwatch.
Yeah, so the Ancestor can overwatch, the Breacher and Sentinel already have, but yeah, the Ancestor will probably fuck you. Just likely.
Change of plans. I'm going to duel this Ancestor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna declare the Ancestor my bounty for Bounty Hunter.
No problem.
That's a free action. And then I'm going to assault it with my Tempest Charged Blade.
Get him.
And it's
Hit.
a solid hit.
Too close to critical.
12 energy damage. The Ancestor's mech is from a different time. Built in ancient times, your damage does nothing to it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's painful. That is painful.
Was a bit sweating when the Shatterhead came in, by the way, because that would have been really awkward. Because we have to use it every round.
Mox is a gambler. I'm going to take the Overwatch.
Ooh.
I'll kill anything that moves.
Nano Carbon Sword, 1 accuracy, inbuilt, slice, death. Cast pitch up.
Yippee! Nope.
First structure.
Let's see, -2. How much damage?
6, so it's force build on the 13.
Alright. Then I'm going to overcharge and detonate this corpse with Obituary.
Let's see what happens on the structure roll. Maybe we
Yeah,
get stunned and the turn just
Do
ends.
the structure first, so.
I did forget about that. Structure.
Basics. Structure damage was lost.
Oh well.
Nah, we're fine.
That's bad. That's not good.
Take outcome. One of your systems is destroyed.
Okay. We will do without the Chrono Anchor. I didn't get to use it. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And then we overcharge for the
Second time.
second time. And we detonate the corpse.
Two heat. 1 new armor for me. 4 AP for the Sentinel and the Breacher.
Mm-hmm. Breacher takes half damage. Plus you're not in the challenge.
Okay. And I guess that concludes my turn. Not as great as I would have wanted it to be.
How much corpse harm collector? Oh, and you get 1 armor. Nice. I don't know.
Yep.
Armor is pretty good. We'll take it. Free armor.
We take those.
The Sentinel will lock onto you, Vagabond, and shoot you in the face.
I
Kill
use
order
my
received.
Yep.
reaction to grant into the attack.
1
No.
accuracy. This is.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Big mess.
And ding dong.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay, so just to hopefully. Wait, did the Sentinel use its reaction already?
Yes, but it just took its turn, so it's recharged.
Oh. Wait, that's not. Invade. Invade the STK Sentinel. Hits. And Thunderlogic Speed. Stole Prey is the one that gives Invis, right? Or
Yeah.
Makes them.
Yeah.
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 They treat me as Invis. And I'm going to move to the Breacher, since it likes me so much, probably.
Bang! Invis check.
Okay.
Easy miss.
Actually, can we? Actually, now that I think about it, can we say that I moved to the great ancestor instead of the? It's like here.
Yeah, show me the movement, please. Because there's a lot of engagement going on.
So we. And over here.
No, so let's talk about engagement real quick. Engagement occurs when you move adjacent to a character your size or larger.
Oh.
So this would happen here. As soon as you do that, your movement ends, and all leftover movement is gone.
Oh, so I'm stuck over here.
Yeah. I think you. What's your speed 6?
Speed 5. So
Isn't the Morning Cloak speed 6 base?
no, it's 5.
Oh, it's speed 5 base. Okay. So you could do 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you don't have jump jets, right?
Oh,
but you got EVA, so you could move. You could move like this to the ancestor if you like.
Well, sure. Let's say that this is where I am, and
Oh, sorry, 1 up because you get gauged over here. Yep. Oh, that works out.
still, and I'm going to stab him with my charged blade. Accuracy 1. That's a crit.
Nice.
6 and shit! I can't use counter.
Nope.
Sad face. But I can use my Vijaya.
Mhm.
That is. Oh wait, it equals out because I'm engaged.
Correct.
Oh well. Still a hit. 2 explosive.
Nice.
Same damage. And oh wait, no, that's so. I have to use a quick action for that one. Yeah, I'm gonna use my. Oh yeah, I could move back, but oh yeah, then I'll be. I'm gonna move back here.
Oh, sorry, no, because you don't have movement left unless you overcharge.
I have skirmisher.
Oh, sorry, skirmisher, of course, yeah. With skirmisher, you can move back, no problem.
And it's the end of my turn.
The breacher is left. The breacher will enter the shield
Navcom locked.
and will shoot you in the face, Windrunner.
Weapons hot.
Sure.
Add 1 difficulty because you still follower counted. So now something occurs that we on Interpoint call the breacher going off script because it's not meant to hit both shots because there's no armor. So you take 6 down to 5, and then the second one will shred you for the rest of the scene until you stabilize it off. So you take a grand total of 11 damage.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's psychotic.
How often does that happen?
It's rare, especially at tier 1.
Oof.
All right, Doughboy,
Hey, I paid
who's
some
your
money to
least
have the-
favorite enemy? And
That
remove them
great
from
ancestor.
from the face of the earth.
That great ancestor is making me very, very angry. So I'm gonna protocol steady aim before
Hell yeah.
taking this shot. And
Would you
then
like to
just
overcharge lock on? Because then you get to roll twice. And that's almost guaranteed, right? It's up to you.
yeah. Well, okay. So I was either going to overcharge lock on or overcharge and frag grenade the breacher and sentinel.
Oh, also fair. Well, if you believe that 2 accuracy are enough for the ancestor. Which, I mean, sometimes is.
No, I'll overcharge and take the lock on, I think. Because, I mean, that guarantees us the scenario.
I think the great ancestor is more of a problem. So
Yeah. So I will, I'll overcharge. This is my first. So I'll add my 1 heat. And then I will open fire on the Great Ancestor.
Sorry, what are
I
we
believe
doing
that's...
with the overcharge now? Are we locking on or throwing the
Yeah, I'm locking on. I
Perfect.
think that overcharge went through in the chat. Yeah.
3 accuracy and a reroll.
You somehow missed. I'll be
think,
honestly
I
impressed.
think. And you get to roll. So with spotter 1, you get to roll twice and pick either result. So you roll it again and see if you crit.
Wonderful.
Probably won't, but you can try.
We like critting.
Hey,
Hey.
Oh, there it
there
is.
it is.
Growth practice. Good.
15.
Okay, yeah.
Bang.
Torn to pieces.
Thank fuck.
Alrighty. Going to round 6.
That is all.
I believe we're winning the sit rep. Current objectives survive. We entered on a player turn, so NPCs go first. Oh. The Sentinel will begin. We'll move to here. We're barraging. We're sticking a sword into Vagabond.
Kill order received.
I'm pretty sure it still thinks I'm invisible.
Oh, true. Good call. Thank you. Easy miss. And then we're shotgunning Windrunner. At 1 difficulty engaged. Missing also. Ending
Fortunately.
Can I use that reaction, or is that like for something else that I don't have? I feel like
Sorry?
can
I
use
already-
some reaction to like beat him up, or no?
No, not unless he moved while he was in your threat.
Yeah. Okay.
Doughboy, it's your turn now, right?
Oh, it's Emma's turn.
It's almost
okay.
there.
Oh, new round. Okay.
Go
Then
on.
I would like to start off again.
Take it.
And I'm going to lock on to the breacher, and then attack the sentinel with my Shatterhead.
Okay.
Do. All right. And now I'm going to activate Thunder from Store Bending 2.
Unneeded damage. Thank you. 3 damage.
Yes. First.
Thunder!
It doesn't do damage, Vagabond or Mox, but if you fail the agility save, it'll just.
Can voluntarily fail if you like. I don't know. Do what you want.
I'm fine with it.
I would.
The idea is to try and get Vagabond out of melee range of the Sentinel and the Breacher. Then finally, I'm going to move and engage the Sentinel.
Uh-oh.
Move.
Structure's just
So
a resource.
lucky. So lucky.
Structure's just a resource, and I'm piloting a Sagamantha. That's only 1 repair point per structure.
Drew!
That's the perk of being a GMS, Mac.
Yeah. Gotta use all the talents available to you. Alright, I think that's the end of it for me.
Your impair runs out.
You know what?
Mhm.
Oh, right. Shatterhead doesn't have difficulties. It's not a problem.
Yep.
Okay. I am done.
Okay, the Breacher needs to hit Vagabond in soft cover to 3 difficulty and Windrun at 1 difficulty. And that is, I think, the maximum amount of damage we can deal.
Navcom locked.
Get him.
We're locking onto Vagabond. And then both of you each get 1 attack.
Locked on target.
Vagabond, this is a 2 difficulty attack, consuming lock-on, 2 difficulty inbuilt soft cover, hitting you for 6 damage.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my Baitmaster die to deflect.
You will do no such thing, because we're still
What?
challenging you to a duel to the death. This damage is
Oh.
irreducible.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh well. Structure is a resource.
And the Breacher's really going off script. It's out of control. You're out of line, Breacher.
Basics. Structure damage versus structure
System.
system. Okay.
Oh, roll me a
okay.
custom page up, actually. While we're here.
I've got.
Nope.
Never mind. I tried. I guess I'm gonna use a VA module.
And then 1 attack for Windrunner. You still follow counted, so 1 accuracy, 2 difficulty inbuilt, 1 difficulty net. Missing.
Because
Okay.
I could still
Miss.
use Singularity Motivator, but I don't know if there's a point.
Balance is restored to the Breacher.
You couldn't hit the broadside of a Sagamantha.
You know what?
Yeah.
Screw it. I'm gonna use the reaction to
Yep.
with
Nice.
6 pieces. Yeah. Except worth.
And then we've got 3 players to dunk on 2 NPCs.
Alright, hey, Doughboy, you got lock on.
Yeah.
Your magic?
Yeah,
Unfortunately, I would need to reload, but I do have a shotgun I can use.
No, you stabilized earlier, didn't you? You should still be reloaded.
We just obliterated
I stabilized
the
earlier, but then
ancestor
took
with
the-
a CPR.
Oh,
That's
right. I'm sorry.
I could
I-
consume it with my Tempest Charged Blade.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Anything is
with
good.
that.
Alright, then I will go next
Yeah.
with the Tempest Charged Blade into the STK Breacher.
Just keep in mind the
Consuming
Breacher has
lock-on.
resistance against you because you're not the target of its death vow.
Well, resistance, schmesistance.
True. We'll just break through.
I'm just going to do more damage than it has resistance.
We'll do 36.
No, I guess
32.
we'll miss.
Okay, we'll miss. Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
You
What
attacked
else?
the Reacher, right?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
the lock on. You can re-roll.
Nope.
Wait. No, you're right.
Doesn't range 2.
Yeah, I'm not in range. Oh well.
It happens.
Not gonna waste my 3rd overcharge, I'll just end my turn.
Yeah, that's fair. Doughboy Vagabond.
Oh yeah, they already went.
Oh no, Vagabond, you can go.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna lock onto the breacher. And I'm going to skirmish with my charge blade while moving 1 space left of my charge 2, so I get the bonus from Windrunner's thing.
Mhm.
It's gonna be 2 accuracy.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, let's see if it crits. Submit 2. It does not. And that's 6.
Max damage.
Plus, from I'm gonna use Vijaya. Just equal. That's the end.
All right, oh boy, it's all you. You must slay both NPCs.
I don't know if I can make that happen, but I will steady aim, then lock on the Sentinel.
Yep.
And then just skirmish with my shotgun.
Why did we steady aim? I guess it looks cooler.
Oh wait, yeah, no, sorry. Steady aim only applies to rifles. I forgot
it's
that.
fine,
My
no, it
bad.
doesn't matter. It looks way cooler. It's a 1 accuracy shotgun, 2 tries, pick either.
Yep. That's
Close.
19. Well, maybe one more.
Yeah, maybe the next one.
Ralph, shouldn't my shield be up? that activated?
Maybe.
Doesn't matter. Just a regular hit. 1 damage.
1 armor, and that ends the scene.
Damage is damage, except when it's not.
Alrighty,
You know what?
but we have
didn't activate it.
the zone firmly under control here. And can
That's
break
right.
through.
Run away, cowards.
Beautiful.
They are retreating in shame. And you've got time to repair up.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice.
It would be
And
very,
we'll
very
go-
nice, yes.
We'll go left to right, so I can adjust the stream overlay and stuff. Starting with Doughboy.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely repair that one structure, but I believe that's only 1 repair cost in
1
Everest,
repair
correct?
point. Correct.
Yeah, the Everest and Saga. Yes, Saga.
Reload gun. Clear heat if you like.
Yes, yeah. Reload and clear for sure. Everything back up top.
Windrunner. 4 repair points.
Yeah. 1 point to fix one of my structure, and 1 point to get back full hit points. I don't think I have any other issues that I have to worry about.
No, you're fine. Reload gun. Clear shredded. Vagabond. 4 repair points.
It's clearing heat is free, right? Clearing heat is free, correct?
Yes, that is
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna repair 1 structure, which is 2 repair points, right?
Yep, correct.
Cool. That's gonna. I definitely go. And how much is it to repair a system?
System is 1 repair point.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 1 repair point to fix up my EVA module.
Okay.
Just gonna leave me at 1 repair point. And
Yes.
I think that's it.
Mox. 6 repair points.
Yep, just gonna repair my mech, clear my heat. That's all I got.
And your hard-earned armor will fall off your back.
And I worked so hard to steal it.
All right, let's take a quick break till 15 minutes till 50.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
And I'll
Perfect.
see you then.
Sounds good.
1.
Hello, Twitch chat. How's it going?
How's it going?
I'll be right back. guys want to watch some Titusville? I want to watch some Titusville.
Die Vegane von Megle. 100% butterig, pflanzlich
Ah,
und
they're ready
preiswert.
to install
Auch als
AdBlocker on
Freizeitveganer.
Firefox. If we're gonna watch funny Titusville. Heck yeah, we're putting Titusville on. Viewer count doubles. It's that simple.
If you're looking for a bar and grill experience in Titusville, you don't have to look any further than River City Bar and Grill. Located within River Lanes, Titusville's local bowling alley, River City offers customers many different options for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. As you enter, the sights and sounds of TVs, beer signs, and the bar welcomes you and lets you know that this is a place that you can kick back and enjoy your time here. We take our seat at the booth and are quickly greeted. Since we were early for dinner, we were able to take advantage of some specials. Half-price appetizers? Jackpot! Mac and cheese bites? You can't bring them to the table fast enough. As we continued to peruse the menu, our drinks and appetizer came. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. These are the Dream Makers. As we ate our little bites of cheesy goodness, we placed our order for dinner. Jennifer decided on the tuna melt with curly fries, and I went for a buffalo chicken sub with homemade chips. The waiter suggested the hot buffalo sauce for my chicken because it had the most flavor. And since I like my food spicy, hot sauce was the obvious way to go. As we waited for our food, the mac and cheese bites kept us company. Just check out the cheese. Cheers, Jennifer. Uh-oh, this could be a problem. That's okay, you can have the last one. Those went fast. Just before our food came, we prepared the table with napkins and got the ketchup and mustard ready. Hey, check out the classic look of the red and yellow dispensers. I wonder if they have the fancy ketchup in the bottle. As soon as we prepared, our food came on out. And would you check out Jennifer's tuna melt and those curly fries? Now that's a big meal. I wonder if Jennifer will take half of it home.
That good food? Is
Holy
that considered
smokes,
good
look at
food in
my plate.
America?
Homemade chips
It's
and that
not,
massive
right? It
sandwich.
can't be.
Wow. And just check out that buffalo sauce. Now this will be a challenging meal. I didn't
Surely
waste too much
not.
time taking pictures because I was hungry. Just check out that sandwich. This is some good stuff. Hey Jennifer, when did you get a mustache? You're looking very distinguished. As
I
was
wouldn't even
finishing
know
up
where to
my
get
meal,
food like
I
this
saved my
in
biggest
Germany.
chip for last. Wow, now that's a chip. The perfect crunchy ending to a great meal. Nothing left for me to take home. Jennifer, do we need a box for
Really
you today?
typical bar food.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Looks like lunch is set for tomorrow. And it also looks like our time at River City is over. And what a meal. So if you want a meal
Jesus
that'll
Christ.
leave you happy, head on over and experience the atmosphere, curly fries, and hot buffalo sauce that'll leave you sweating for more.
I don't know about the River City Bar and Grill. I don't know. Ah, Lewis's Barbecue Shack.
Just outside the city limits of Titusville on US 1, but still a draw to local residents, sits a barbecue restaurant that'll have you coming back time and time again. Welcome to Lewis's Barbecue Shack, your home for all things barbecue. Located inside a small red building with beautiful landscaping, Lewis's will make you forget about the hustle and bustle of everyday life and allow you to enjoy the simple, country style of living. The decorations make you feel like you are in small town America, and we chose to sit in Liberty Corner. As soon as we sat, it was time to get down to business and decide what to order. Lewis's has a big menu, but we know what we like, so we didn't have to take too long to decide. Jennifer ordered the pulled barbecue chicken sandwich on garlic toast with fried okra and sweet potato casserole. And for myself, sliced beef on garlic toast with collard greens and my own helping of sweet potato casserole.
Stop
to drink,
ordering
we both
sandwiches.
got iced
What the
tea.
fuck?
Before we knew it, our waitress brought out our teas. And would you look at the size of those cups? Now that's what I'm talking about. Shortly after we received our teas, our food was brought out. Just check out those sides and the garlic toast. Oh, wow! Can you say massive stacks of sliced beef within a buttery garlic toast? Yes, please. And Jennifer's sandwich was stacked as well. And that sweet potato casserole looks amazing. Before tearing into my sandwich, I had to add some of Lewis's famous barbecue sauce. Ah, yes. Now that's a proper sandwich. Since I dressed my sandwich, it was time to do the same with the collard greens. A nice amount of spicy pepper juice will do the trick. Our meals were fantastic, and we enjoyed every bite. Both of us saved our sweet potato casserole as a dessert for the end of our meal, and just like everything else, it was amazing. With my basket cleared, our time at table 3 is coming to an end, but not before getting a box for Jennifer and a refill on our massive teas. So if you're looking for barbecue restaurant with both taste and atmosphere, head on over to Lewis's, your place for barbecue sauce, massive sandwiches on garlic toast, and statues of little pigs in the garden that'll have you wishing you ordered the barbecue pork.
Was ist dein Traumauto? Ein E-Auto? Eins mit
All right, one more. We're not even halfway through the playlist.
One thing that you can say about Titusville is that there is no shortage of pizza restaurants. No matter where you are in town, you're always at least 5 minutes away from getting a tasty slice. And Kelsey's Pizzeria is no exception. Located on Garden Street and in the north end of town, Kelsey's is more than just pizza. And that's great, because on this visit, we're in the mood for something different. Kelsey's sits right in the middle of a bustling plaza and is a family-owned restaurant that offers customers pizza, sandwiches, as well as Greek and Italian dishes. As you walk in, the specials board gives you an option for a dinner choice while you are waited to be seated. Since we came at a great time, though, we were seated right away. No wait for us. Ah, yes, a private booth in the back as we ponder the menu. And ponder we did. The menu is full of tasty-sounding dishes. But I didn't have to look for too long. One of my favorite Greek dishes is on the menu, chicken souvlaki. And it comes with orzo and pita bread? Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Jennifer found something great as well, spinach pie. Layers of phyllo dough filled with seasoned spinach and served with a Greek salad. Oh yeah, that's a great choice. Our order was placed and our tea was brought to the table. Ah yes, refreshing. As we waited for our food, we admired the decorations around our table, and you could tell right away that this is a family restaurant. Portraits of Yai and Papu were placed prominently on the wall. Our food started arriving, and first to come was my salad. And what's this? 3 cracker packs? And 2 containers of Kelsey's famous house dressing? Is it my birthday? This is starting out to be a great dinner. I wasted no time pouring on that dressing, and I was digging right in. As soon as I started eating my salad, our food came on out. Oh, wow! Can you say black olives and spinach? Just check out the amount you get with that spinach pie plate. Jennifer will be feasting tonight. And check out my chicken souvlaki dish. This is the thing dreams are made of. The spread of food in front of me is overwhelming, and I was ready to get this party started. Our meals were both fantastic, and we were picking up our food as if we were at a backyard barbecue. Since I didn't have lunch on this day, I had no problem finishing my meal. But Jennifer was able to save some of that massive spinach pie for a second meal. Jackpot! Our bill was paid, and we headed on out. Titusville has done it again, and this was another fantastic meal for the books. And a fantastic meal for those of us who are huge olive, spinach, and special dressing fans.
Amazing. That spinach pie looked disgusting. Not good. But hey, one day we'll go to Titusville and we'll visit all the restaurants that they visited that are still open, which is probably going to be like 3. Alrighty, scene 2. Scene 2. Hello.
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 Hi.
Scene 2. Scene 2.
Scene 2.
Scene 2.
Bean dose.
Scene número 2.
Scene 2.
Hi.
No,
Oh.
zwei.
Hi.
Oh,
I've been slacking on my
Oh.
German. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We can play the scene in German if you like. We'll polish that right away. Oh, no.
I'd
Those are bad guys.
oh,
think
mama.
so.
Oh boy.
I need
That was
those.
some spoilers.
This is a gauntlet set rep. Gauntlet, very simple also. Same as the last one, actually, except the enemy starts in the control zone. And you must get there. And reinforcements come in from the sides.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Did someone take the raise the banner?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
So we
that's
do-
gonna be useful for getting us to that control zone.
Yes.
We're starting out with a Rainmaker tank, 2 sentinels, and a veteran witch, a court magician. Which is,
Oh no.
incredibly dangerous.
Oh no.
Not the core
Oh, we'll go easy on you. Don't worry. It's just a license tier 1-0 matchup.
No one's died yet. Fine.
Yet. You are yet.
I haven't faced a witch before.
Kill it
Pretty
I'm
fast.
gonna stab it.
Yes.
Yeah, 6 rounds, end of round 6. More PCs, NPCs in the blue zone once again. And that's about everything. Any questions? No.
No.
For now, no.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Players go first.
Skitter.
Oh. Mox, it looks like you're missing some hit points. Or sorry, Vagabond.
Oh, yeah, it's just a hit points. It's fine.
You
Let's
should
just-
probably get those back.
And you're stressed too.
It's just. I can't.
Oh, yeah. The
Let me
stress
think.
return.
We don't have the repair points. We're out.
Yeah.
We have
Oh.
one
Oh
left.
no.
I just have one spare repair point. That's.
Yep.
And I would like to have my EVA. Just in case. So. I'll be fine. If I won't be, then. Oh, well.
Okey-dokey.
Alright. Well, shall I start things off like usual? I won't shield
Maybe
right away,
don't
though.
activate your shield. Yeah.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Yeah.
Too far.
Okay, so I will move. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then boost. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
I could probably land a howitzer. Yeah.
Howitzer is
yeah.
ordnance.
Howitzer is ordnance, yeah, so.
Oh,
and
ordinance.
just-
That's right. Okay, next turn. This is not
Ordnance.
much
Maybe if you had
moment.
something from a certain unknown faction, then you would be able to use it, but not this time.
Moving out.
The rain. Do we know what the? Hold on.
Mhm.
I still have a quick action. Do we
sorry.
know what the range of the Rainmaker is?
20.
20. Okay.
Terrifying.
In that case, I am going to go ahead and drop a smoke grenade.
Yep.
I'm going to place it. Would all of you guys? I'm gonna place it here. Try and get inside of it, guys.
I'll get
Yeah.
to the forefront.
Where should I put it? I assume the Rainmaker has arcing, but other than that,
I'll be fine as long as I.
can you guys all get in here, or do you want me to put it somewhere else?
No, I think that's fine.
As long as I don't attack anyone else, have stopped cover anyway, so I'll be fine.
I'll put it
And you have
I'm
to
gonna put it-
what I'm planning.
I'm gonna put it more up like this.
Yep.
So Doughboy, I think this way everyone can get to it. Maybe benefit. Okay, that's the end of it.
Sentinel
Doughboy and I
move
can
boost.
pop our power ups. so
And prepare and invade. Ooh, rude.
I mean,
okay. Who's up next?
you know what? Oh, I might as well go. So this is the second and last scene, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just pop my core. Just go bananas. That's a nice sound effect. Okay. Okay, this is not cool. Just can I? I can't. I can't make it though. Okay.
Teleportation. Very nice.
There's spaces. Zoom. And yeah, that's my weird action to boost. That was kind of, but I think that's kind of obvious. And I'm. Oh no, not weapons. I'm gonna invade the Sentinel. Right now. I'm gonna use Logic Suite to terrify him. So he can't move towards me, and if he's there.
Mhm. The second sentinel will move and boost.
Moving out.
And also prepare and invade. Leaving the two Everests.
Yeah, okay. You want to go, Doughboy, or should I?
You can go. I'll go last.
Alright. Ralph, power me up. I'm using the Hyperspec fuel injector.
Hell yeah.
Boost mode engaged.
And then I'm going to make my free boost. Make my move. Oops. Right next to Vagabond.
Mhm.
And then I will boost into these trees. And hide.
Nice.
And this concludes my turn.
Mhm. The court magician will go. Move in and boost him
Let us move forward.
to there. And with predatory logic, you Windrunner.
Our influence spreads.
Sometimes
Right.
this even hits. We're hitting.
Ah.
The court magician is a hacker. You take 2 points of heat.
Uh-oh. You're about to find out, White, which is suck.
Uh-oh.
And would you kindly fire the howitzer at Mox?
I don't like that.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh.
That hits all of us, doesn't it?
No, you get to place the AoE. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mox.
That
That's
is not a
just-
legal placement for the AoE, because that rock is 3 spaces high. Right now, the blast does not reach Mox.
Okay, how about... like...
You have to.
So mean.
Yep.
there's no way to place it. At least...
Nope. After it too, I think.
I can't place it there?
No, that's still on the rock.
Alright, well, I have armor, so I'm not gonna hit
Alright.
me. Also, it's two difficulty on the attack roll, right? One from the howitzer, one from the smoke?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. That's it. Targets. You?
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
Ah,
Ah!
You did it. Ending
I
turn.
did it. Oh gosh, 7 damage.
you done the goofed.
So I take 6 Mox.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is what. And
Oh,
it's
you-
unloaded!
Yes, but Predatory Logic has a 6-up recharge, so I think we're fine, maybe.
Let's run at it
one
and kill it.
The roads have been so far, we're anything but.
Alright. Well, I am gonna Hyperspec Fuel Injector as well.
What? No way.
Who would have thought?
God, who could have expected that?
So I'm gonna use my movement to go 2, 3, 4, 1, and then I'm so new to these roll 20. 2, 3. I believe I can move into the difficult terrain
Yep.
like this, correct? Alright, great. What's the roll 20
Mhm.
function to see weapon range?
On the top left, you have a ruler icon. It's the 4th.
Ah, thank you. Ah, damn, one space out. Okay.
We don't have line of sight past these rocks. They're too large.
I have weapons case, so I could use mag and give it arcing.
Only on main weapons, I'm afraid, not super heavy ones.
Oh, I did not realize that didn't apply to super heavies. I will definitely need to change that out.
If you. Oh boy, if you come
Yeah.
stand next to me instead of near the rock, you can still use me as hard cover. Oh, there's no good angles though.
Yeah, there's no good angles.
Hey, how did the witch even have line of sight of me? There's this big size 3 cover in the
Oh, we moved afterwards. We
Oh.
were here.
Yeah.
Oh.
In that
Okay.
case, I think that one of the only things I can do is I believe that sentinel is within range 10 of me, so I will just lock on the sentinel.
No line of sight. Can't do it.
Oh, I keep forgetting that all requires line of sight. Yeah, I don't really have any good angles or any actions. This is really bad. I guess I'll just use an extra boost to move the 1 hex.
Dabbing is a quick action.
Use that as the quick action, and I still don't really have line of sight on anything. I want to stay in this smoke, so I'm gonna end my turn.
If you
Rainmaker. Mhm.
if you'd gone up here, you could shoot the sentinel. Like,
Oh, up to that one space.
yeah, that spot.
Does that give me line of sight? That does give me line of sight. Yeah, actually.
Yep.
Ralph, if you'll let me rescind,
Yeah, that's fine.
I will change my turn to that.
It's a neutral shot, though. Hardcover.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it anyways.
Hey.
Nice.
15.
Crunch.
It's a big old crunch. Okay, now it's really the end.
Moving into position.
Whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh.
Are you kidding me?
Unleash hell.
Vagabond. Soft cover. Hits for 4.
Reaction.
Yo boy. Soft cover. Hits for 4. Windrunner. Soft cover.
Oh, nice.
Misses. Reliable 2. Down to 1.
Hey,
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
Ending round 1. Going to round 2.
okay. I'm thinking I will boost up ahead and then use the shield, and we can start picking away at these guys. What do you guys think?
Yeah, smart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you think it's a good idea to use Raise the Banner right now? Or wait a turn?
It's not a bad idea.
If you do that, I can almost get to the Rainmaker this turn.
Oh, my raise the banner doesn't give movement though.
Oh,
Are you
my
the
bad.
one who has the thing?
Yeah, mine has the move 4 spaces to gain resistance
Okay.
to damage and heat.
Why don't you go first and you pop yours, and we can all move closer.
Yeah, I think that is probably the
Then I
best way to do it.
Yeah, and then I'll go at some point and use my shield. Maybe after you guys are gone evens.
Right, yeah, so then I will start off by doing that. So I'll use Raise the Banner.
Everybody move 4 spaces. Get resistance to the next attack.
2, 3.
3.
Okay, maybe I'll move.
I'm gonna move up there.
Not you, Durbar.
Oh, does that not only applies to friendlies?
Just allies.
Gotcha.
You're too busy yelling and raising the banner.
Okay.
Cool. Well, then either
this
way, I'll use my.
Will trigger 10,000 invades into Mox.
Oof.
come at me!
One is impaired, one difficulty misses, and the other one is neutral. It's 2 heat impaired.
Okay, so I'm hitting on neutrals because of fuel injector.
Mhm.
Alright.
Anything else you want to do, Doughboy? That was one.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my free boost in movement to go 2, 3, 4, and then do my movement 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Gets me there. That used the quick action, so yeah, just a quick action. I will lock onto the Sentinel 2.
Alrighty. That's the turn. That's the turn. The Rainmaker.
Moving into position.
We are going to 1 space. A barrage. We'll try and strip all resistances, starting with Mox.
Weapons free.
Hit me!
Missile pod, a regular, neutral attack. Misses, too reliable. Down to. Oh, does it need to hit or does it just resistance to damage? Let's find out. Again, resist to the next attack that hits them. So this does not incur resistance. You take 2 reliable in full, but you keep your resistance. Windrunner
Yes.
hits. Down to 3, down to 2. Strips resistance.
Okay.
Vagabond, port cover.
Yeah.
Misses, too reliable. We're then firing a hex missile at Mox.
That one first.
Wait, can I use similarity? Or is that like
3 heat. And Vagabond, you take 2 damage from reliable.
can I use the singularity motivator or
Nope, because that
Oh, yeah.
recharges the start of your turn.
crap. Oh well.
That is the Rainmaker's turn.
Mm,
I can run up to the Rainmaker and hit it.
I could I mean if you do that, I think you will get at least overwatched by one of the
If you let
Sentinel.
me go, I could do stabilize, and then an overcharge, and drop the howitzer on the 2 sentinels. I wouldn't get the shield down. That might be a better.
Mhm.
You would first have to overcharge then stabilize, because you know.
No, my howitzer's unloaded. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, but howitzer is ordnance, so you wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to use it.
Oh yes, that's right. That's right.
I mean, I could actually. I should probably have showed others. My plan was to use my movement and boost to go to the court magician and hopefully kill it,
Yeah, we could take that out.
because it's kind of troublesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that's what shall be done. Da-da. Okay. Weapons, charged blade, on the condition, accuracy. Oh, that's a miss. Wait. Fuck it, I'm gonna overcharge. A6, second overcharge. 2 hits.
Nice.
No accuracy now. It's a hit. 6 energy plus from my
Backstabbing.
so that's 8 damage. And to pepper in a little bit more, I'm going to use my Vijaya. This guy.
Is it
Plus
one
one.
difficulty?
No, it's gonna be equal because it has accuracy taken.
But we've got that soft cover.
Oh, because all right. Crap.
Magician is small.
It's very tiny.
What a pest.
Wonderful. To be fair, we are pests to them as well, so you know.
Okay, we own the planet.
God, yeah, one. Great. Thanks. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Sentinel number 2.
Moving out.
Move to here. I think invading Mox is pretty funny.
Target locked.
Dress is a resource.
Yes.
Oh wait, because I
Mhm.
completely forgot. Could I move 2 spaces
Yeah.
really quickly? Because I
Go for it.
move behind here, so I have some cover.
Mox, you're fine actually. You're at cap.
Oh,
We need one more heat, preferably from you using overkill. And we'll that's 2 space of movement. We'll move another 3 to here and shoot you in the face.
Kill order received.
ouchie, wouchie.
It deals 3 damage, strips your resistance. And your turn.
Okay.
All right. So, Windrunner, on your turn, you're gonna move up and shield, yeah?
Yeah. Probably. I might also try and hit the court magician with my Shatterhead.
Oh yeah, very good
Oh,
idea.
yeah. That's a very good idea.
On mine, I just want to run up to the Rainmaker and start laying into it with my sword.
I might even go full offense, because if I go last this round, I can do whatever I want. And then if I go first the next round, I can then immediately move into a good position and use the shield.
All right, so you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Free boost. And then movement. And then not free boost.
Bang!
Oh,
I told you.
ouchie wouchie.
I did.
Custom pitch up?
Yeah. Oh,
Just say
yeah,
no.
because
Not today.
No.
Uh-oh. Comes.
paying to opponents feels like a scam sometimes.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's cheap.
That's true.
Let's
Not get
see.
stunned.
Basics, structure damage.
Nah, imperative, we're fine. Wait, so that was move and boost and initiative boost?
Yeah.
Cool.
And now I'm going to overcharge
Okay, why?
because stress is a resource and I want to hit it.
Based.
I don't recommend that, but either you.
Third overcharge. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
Roll me the 6 and then overkill yourself for another stress.
I just overkill.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. Give me that reactor.
You had to go max.
I am absolutely gonna make a what is it, Manticore build at some point, and then just kill myself on the second mission.
I'm a manticore in spirit.
Alright, first
Sounds-
Stressorino.
It sounds funny, so please do it.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see.
Just impaired. Who cares?
I was already impaired.
You got fucked.
So that's
And
gonna
now
be a
I
one
can Tempest
accuracy
Charge Blade it.
swing. Yep.
And for good measure, it'll be my bounty as well.
A 2 accuracy swing.
Hit.
Alright, we need a 2 accuracy, I guess, with a nat 1.
Thank the gods of bounties.
That Rainmaker's a criminal. Oh, 1 overkill.
That's one overkill.
Ooh, min damage. Fuck. 8.
Damn.
That's fucked
Just
up.
Wow.
Not my luckiest round.
Incredible. Still alive. Okay.
All
Guess I'm
right.
clean up.
That's, I think, all we got.
Yep, that's all I got.
Vagabond. The Court Magician will tear you limb from limb.
We will take what is ours. We shall take what we wish.
Starting with an invade.
Should have expected that.
This deals 4 points of heat.
Just as a resource.
Uh-oh. Well,
People
if you're
still have
actually
resistance
critical-
to heat this turn, correct?
If
they choose? From Raise the Banner?
No. Damage from the first attack that hits. Heat is damage.
Yes.
Next. Overheating, cycle of stress.
Exposed.
Outcome.
I have to wait, there's more.
Our influence spreads.
Oh, recharging plant logic, actually. No. Have this tear down also. Take 3 heat right now. If the witch goes again, you take another 4 heat.
I have a question. Can the teardown effect be removed by stabilizing and using the remove an effect
Nope.
option?
Nope. It's not a
Nope.
condition. Mm-mm.
Oh. That's
Only thing
weird.
that removes it is Pepkek or a Ice Hot Run.
I said that. Okay.
That's it for the Magician, leaving Doughboy and Windrunner. No, sorry, Doughboy went. Just
Yeah,
Windrunner.
just me. Okay, so first I'm gonna move up. 1, 2, 4. And I'm going to target the witch with my Shatterhead.
No problem.
Nice.
Ah!
Ugh.
Just not my day. Well, I haven't done it at all, so I'm going to overcharge and fire my Shatterhead again.
It's
where is
overcharge.
it?
Basics.
Oh, it's under base. First overcharge. 1 each. Come on. Let's take him out. Let's take him out.
He's taking him up.
Yay!
Here we go.
Crit, let's go.
Three.
Uh,
Yay. 2 1s. Amazing. Oh, he lived. Alright.
Pesky witch.
And then I guess for my final action, I am going to pop my yeah, okay. You know what? Is Vagabond within line of sight of me?
There's a massive
No.
boulder
Okay. Yep,
between
then
us.
shield.
So. Yeah.
Alright, that's it.
Sentinel will move to here. We'll lock onto you, Windrunner, and shoot you in the face. You want to shield resist that?
I believe I already have resistance. Have I been hit? No, the Rainmaker hit me.
The Rainmaker hit you.
No, he didn't. He missed, and I took the reliable damage. Right?
No, I think it hit you.
No,
removed
that
the
was
shield.
me.
You're right. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna brace it. If I see the damage,
Brace or shield resist?
I will brace once I see the damage.
Okay, we're hit.
Okay.
Sentinel's turn.
Brace without worry. Because I am a hero, guys!
The hero, protagonist Lancer in this mission.
Non-Lancer.
Well,
Top right, Cataphract, as we go to round 3. Players go first.
okay.
Can I go first just so I can
Vagabond.
stabilize and
Why
not
don't-
melt?
Yeah.
Or if you
Yeah.
kill... Hold on, if he kills the Court Magician, will that also end the effect?
Yeah, of course. If the corporation is
Okay.
dead, it can't take a turn for teardown, but Vagabond, I
Oh,
think,
wait.
wants to
He's got
stabilize.
stress, though. That's too stressed.
I could finish off the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
We should probably let Vagabond go first so he can stabilize.
Vagabond is close to losing a mech here.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
don't,
fair
the
enough.
magician will just go again and see ya.
Okie
Okay,
dokie.
move 5 spaces, and then I'm going to stabilize.
I'll also
you
use my
better
Raise a Banner ability at the end of this round.
Make actions.
Or last.
Stabilize.
So the
Clear heat.
Shield.
Next post, and I because is there any condition I can clear for anyone?
It's adjacent allies can't clear
Oh, yeah.
from there.
It's
Clear hit, clear
Alright.
exposed. That's it, basically.
yeah, so 0. Fail. I mean, I could risk it. Nah, I'm not good.
Why you can't risk an overcharge here?
I'm not gonna steal it. I'm just gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. Our 2 HP Sentinel friend is going to invade
Target locked.
Mox. Perish.
Ouch. I'm cooking in here.
Racking the shotgun, shooting a doughboy. Hits for 6.
Ow.
That's all we got. Let's see the stress. Ah, we're fine. Built different.
Built different.
Shouldn't you roll a first loss structure?
Oh, we're already past first loss stress.
Oh.
We ate that last turn. On the overcharge.
What was that? You just got attacked.
Yeah,
This-
that's the sentinel done.
I play hard, I
Sorry,
burn
I-
hard.
I'm sorry, I wasn't watching. I could use my reaction to reduce that damage.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, still? You don't mind?
Yeah, it's fine. Absolutely.
Oh, okay, sure. Alright, I'll take... That was on Doughboy, right? I'll take the heat
Correct.
then.
Doba, you gain resistance from Windrunner's reaction, so you regain 3 health.
Wonderful.
Windrunner, Mox, and Doughboy.
I will go last. That way the shield will remain up. At the very least, I
Cool.
should only go after the Rainmaker. While everyone's
I
deciding.
could finish off the Rainmaker.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't you
Maybe
finish it
do
off?
that, and on my turn, I'll use my Raise a Banner action. Well,
Alright.
I have everyone in line of sight.
How about we kill
On
the
my turn then.
magician, please, so he doesn't overheat me again.
Magician
I'm gonna-
is probably the harder target, but
Hit the
You're also
Rainmaker with my Tempest Charged Blade.
Yeah.
2 accuracy.
Well, let's hold on.
Huh?
You're impaired.
Oh,
1 accuracy.
1 accuracy. My bad. Still a hit. Overkill!
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 Overkill.
Now, while I would love to overcharge an obituary this, I'm not going to.
Nom 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 nom.
Have a little patience. I'll end my turn here.
Does Enclave shield you from attack?
it's just the
Range
attacks,
medium.
melee and ranged attacks.
Our friend, our friend. Everybody's friend, really. The Court Magician will go.
Let us move forward.
We'll slam a... So first of all, you check for Heat Vagabond. We'll slam a Pterodon into Windrunner.
We shall take what we wish.
Perfect.
Oh boy.
Actually, you've got 8 heat. Pterodon doesn't even do it. He'll invade for you.
Sorry?
You get an
I'm getting
invade
invaded.
Windrunner. Yep.
Yes.
Deals 4 heat.
Ooh, snuff. 4 heat. Okay. So that will put me down to 1 heat and 3 stress. I think that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Hey.
Reactor meltdown.
No.
That was not the button.
That comes
That is not the
after
button.
overheating.
We're stressed. Oh, overheat. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was overheat. First loss stress. Oh!
Exposed.
Okay.
And Vagabond, you know what's coming. Three heat.
Dead. Third loss stress. Anyways, I'm somehow still alive. I'll be surprised.
We're still alive.
Holy shit!
Woo! Awesome. Hanging in there! Right on the edge of destruction.
Somebody better kill this thing.
Alright, so it's my turn now, right?
Yeah, you or Doughboy.
Okay, so I will go and I'm going to overcharge.
Mhm.
I'm going to use my overcharge to take the Raise a Banner. Action activate my core power. My core power.
Everybody gets
Oh,
resistance to all damage and heat and 1 accuracy on all saves and checks. This includes heat generated from your own overcharges.
And then I am going to stabilize. So I'm going to clear my heat and expose. And then a secondary effect, of course, is going to be to reload my Witzer. Yeah.
Cool.
Maybe I should. Whatever. Okay.
The Sentinel is going to move to here. It's going to grapple you.
Oh,
Ah.
okay. I'm bigger than it though.
In that case, we might as well just use the sword. Grapple was to prevent you from bracing the shotgun, but take 4, down to 3.
Okay. I am now at 1 hit point.
Oh boy! Are you?
I'm gonna start by moving, but splitting my move with a. So move 1 space, use initiative to. I figured that might have triggered. I keep forgetting that Overwatch rolls as long as it's within threat.
Okay. You do have.
I feel by now
Oh,
we should
it's
have it down though. It's happened.
I know.
It's happened enough. But you're fine. You're
Oh,
missed.
Still a minute. All right, I'm going to use initiative to skirmish and take a shotgun shot at the Sentinel, which should hopefully finish it off.
Do you just want to shoot it from there?
Yeah, I didn't think that.
No, that's fine.
I thought the Sentinel might still have cover from.
No. So if you're adjacent to a piece of terrain that grants cover, that cover is ignored. So in this case, since there's only
Got
one
it.
space between the two of you, that's ignored. That's fine.
Got it. Okay, I did not.
Yeah, yeah, no worries. We can do that. If you move to here and then shoot, you're of course engaged, which gives you more difficulty. So just taking a shot from here is
Yeah.
better. Yep.
Okay, yeah, then I will definitely take the shot from there.
1 accuracy from core power. Do you want to use funny walking armory?
I don't think there's anything from Walking Armory that is worth using.
Can't finish off the switch. Or hit anyone, really. Yeah, I got the witch.
Damn it.
Wow. That really stinks.
Can initiative try again?
I really need to stabilize. I also want to
Oh.
move.
If you want to stabilize, we need to overcharge for this shot, right? First of all.
I thought if you used initiative,
Oh, what's this initiative? Sorry. Initiative is 1 quick action, so we can make this the initiative shot as a quick. And you still have a
yeah,
full-
that was my
Yeah,
plan.
of course. Okay. Yeah, in that case you can overcharge, shoot again, and then stabilize, or...
Yeah, I'll overcharge, shoot again, and stabilize.
Second overcharge.
Overcharge, second overcharge, 2 heat. That's fine. Let's see if that shotgun actually does anything this time.
Nice.
There we go. Come on. Come on. Alright. Well, either way, I have to stabilize to reload. Stabilize. I'll also just use a repair right now and reload.
Cool.
That will end it for me.
Cat Effect will do a super cool maneuver.
Oh, Can I use a
What a
reaction on threat
trample.
there?
You guys have accuracy on the saves from my raise a flag
Sorry,
action.
I'm a bit sloppy on that movement. So what happens here is the cataphract moves 8 spaces to here.
Okay.
And then we start a boost. At which point nobody is in threat, has threat on the cataphract.
Got it.
So we'll move to there. This tramples Windrunner to death for 2 down to 1 damage.
Yep. Okay. Structure.
Custom page up.
Yay!
That
Yeah.
makes. No!
Custom page up.
Custom page jump. Do you have
that's
it?
Only I already used it, didn't I?
It hasn't worked yet. You use it until it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you only had one chance.
No, it's until it works.
Then I will activate my.
Ah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm at
Okay.
full health, but I am.
Stun a renode, and we'll throw the spear at Mox.
ouch.
Ram cannon, melee, 1 accuracy.
Well, the good news is that raise the banner lasts until the end of my next turn, so I'll just go last. Or
Yep.
rather, do
Everybody still has resistance. That's the round. Go to round 4. Players go first.
not. Guys, we have
I
a whole bunch
am.
of 1 hit point dudes.
But I think you need to kill the witch, otherwise you just...
Wait, I wasn't
Then-
invisible anyways.
It's pretty much required. Wait, you said that the heat from overcharge is also produced by the resistance from.
Absolutely
By
is.
half.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then we're gonna fucking overcharge. And
Hell yeah. Fuck that witch.
No fear.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Third one.
I'm gonna get 3 at most.
Yep.
Which is exactly what I'm getting. Good lord. And weapons. Assault rifle. It's gonna be hard cover, so -2.
Soft cover.
Soft.
Shooting
minus
over
1.
a rock, witch behind a tree, soft cover. Doesn't stack.
Okay.
Misses.
Still level 2. So, a structure.
Losing a system. Well, losing a weapon, we don't have weapons. Losing a system, we're losing predatory logic. It's not recharging anyway.
That's nothing. Okay. 5 space.
You're still torn down. The witch goes, you take 4 heat automatically. I think you have to go in and just...
Over here and stabilize.
Okay. Alright.
Oh, come on, man. You only live once. Just.
No, quick actions. Stabilize. There. And condition that doesn't exist.
So, these are half measures, Vagabond.
I am.
Come on. You a warrior or a coward? Die a glorious death!
Alrighty, that's the turn.
How am I still alive? Like,
Well,
genuinely, how have I not melted?
if the witch goes again, you will melt on the end of your next turn. We're gonna
Oh.
pump you for 4 down to 2, 4 down to 2, and then 3 down to 2.
That which is a priority target.
Numbers.
Reminder that we should have prioritized the fucking magician.
Always kill the spellcasters first. The 1 HP Sentinel will go. We'll lock onto you, Doughboy, and shoot you in the face. Consuming. 6 down to 3 points of damage. Ending turn. Mox and Doughboy. So Windrunner's going last.
Mox, do you want to go? I think I'm within range for that Court Magician.
I'm in range of the magician to hit it as well.
You go first. I feel like you're probably a little more reliable.
Not really.
No,
I'm just
then
hitting it
I
with
can
an
go.
assault rifle.
Oh, then yeah, let me
Who goes? Just kill it, please.
take it. Yeah, let me take a stab at it. I'll steady aim and
Take a shot at it.
cyclone pulse rifle.
It's a long time to stab it.
I need to go one space to the left, I'm afraid.
I know.
Okay.
I don't
I think
think
I
we
can
are-
actually run down and stab it if I overcharge, but then I'll put myself in the same position as Vagabond.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I can just shoot it with my assault rifle and pepper it to death.
Ambitious.
Very.
Alright, do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I mean, I am within 15 range of that, correct?
You gotta move one to the left because there's rocks in the way.
Oh, I didn't realize that broke line of sight. Yeah, that's fine. I'll not steady aim, move one to the left, and take a shot at it.
Yep, you get overwatched.
It's fine.
That's 3 damage, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Take it like a mech.
6.
2 accuracy shot, soft cover, 1 difficulty, 1 accuracy net.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Wonderful.
From downtown.
Accuracy 1. Please!
Nice!
There we go.
Crit!
There you go.
11 kills? No!
No.
Oh.
So brutal.
I believe in the assault rifle.
2 1s. 2 1s.
2 ones. Oh well.
Unbelievable.
Well, can overcharge for half price right now if you like.
Yeah. I actually, yeah, I mean, that's my third overcharge. I'll do it
That
as
will
half
be
price.
your third one, yep.
Yep.
Half off overcharge.
Take a heat.
Hey!
Oh, sorry, that should be that. Yeah, and I'll please let me skirmish the sentinel.
Just real quick, in Lancer you can interrupt your movement. So you can, so from there it's hard cover. But if you move one to the left and then back one to the right before overcharging, you can just do it clean again.
Oh, yeah, then that's perfect. I will do that.
1 accuracy shot again. I believe.
1 accuracy.
That-
Wow.
Ah.
Unbelievable.
It's just. Wow.
Not getting very lucky today.
That is very
I think-
unlucky.
Alright, Vagabond, are you mentally prepared?
Let us move forward.
You take 4 heat reduced to 2. We're full Tekken.
We will take what is ours.
Invading.
Mm,
Hits. That's 4
Oh
heat down to 2.
gosh.
Tearing down.
Awful.
That's 3 heat down to 2.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
No!
So remind me what happens when I with the meltdown.
So at the end of your next turn, you get a full turn. You can overcharge even. At the end of the turn, you will reactor meltdown for 46 damage in a burst 2. And ideally, your pilot ejects beforehand so that they don't die.
I have a question. What happens if you grapple a mech and then eject? Does the grapple end?
No. But it doesn't really matter if you're grappled while exploding
yeah,
or
I
not, right? Just-
Give it the death hug.
So, yeah, go stand next to him.
Mox, all you
It's okay.
believe.
This is a post-scarcity environment, remember? It doesn't cost you anything to get a new mech printed.
It's true.
But
Actually, can I hit that crit magician
I
from
can
here?
still die, so...
No.
No. Okay. I don't want to
Only
go
if
hit the
it's
cataphract because it'll bring me out of invisible.
So I can
But I guess
hide
I will.
in your mech, or...
Wait.
Sorry, back what?
Did anyone take that thing where I can basically hide in one of your mechs, or...
Oh, do we have a expanded compartment anywhere?
No.
Not here.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Listen,
Gonna move.
how
in
many
the
hide
times do
cataphract
you think you're gonna
phase.
get the opportunity to jockey an enemy mech, right? Just
Hell
go
yeah.
for it.
Jockey that magician to death.
Tempest charged blade to cataphract.
1 accuracy.
A crit.
A crit?
Woo!
Is that good or bad? It's okay. 1 overkill. So that doesn't change anything. 16 damage. Cataphract has the funny point defense shield, has resistance to you for 8 damage.
Well, I'm satisfied. And then I'll free boost back to my safe space.
That gets you overwatched.
Okay.
I feel like we should be slightly more concerned about all the Overwatches.
I
we're
don't know why
taking.
we take so many of these.
Well, at least he has resistance
Hell,
to the
is that
damage.
reasonable?
Yeah,
5
I
down
have
to
resistance.
3 damage, and then you go back to your wreckage and become invisible.
Can't see me.
Oh, are you seriously taunting the cataphract now, Mox? Is that wise?
It's
Yes.
seeming the time is now.
All right, then we'll cut you down to size. Come on! We're moving like so, dealing 2 damage with trample and ending you invisible.
Ouch. You can see me.
We'll poke you in the face at accuracy. This deals no damage, so we can't stay still. And then 2 damage is cut in half because of resistance. I don't know if you did that.
Yeah, I did.
And then at the end of turn, the capacitor discharge will deal 1 hit. Windrunner, good turn.
Yes, I am stunned.
Yep, banner runs
Clonk.
out. Sentinel
I'm
number
sorry,
2
guys.
will barrage. Swording you, hitting for 3 damage.
Okay. Bad.
Combat shotgun 1 difficulty, hitting for 5 damage.
Okay, I got 1 hit point. That's all I need.
Yep.
Sorry, let me just. There we go.
Should be at 5 now.
5? Oh,
We're at
right.
13. 13, take 3 from
Yeah.
the first, 5 from the second, at 5 HP. We're fine.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. That was my mistake.
Going
Okay.
to round 5. Players go first.
I would like to go first.
I have
and
no
I'm
objections.
going to attack the Sentinel with my Shatterhead launcher.
Which one? The low HP one or
The low HP one.
I got it. Which roll? Ooh, death.
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage.
And then, so I'm going to overcharge and attack with my Shatterhead again on Sentinel number 2.
Third one.
Third one. That'll probably be fine, right? This is my second overcharge, I believe.
No, it's the third one. I'm keeping track on my end.
Okay, 60. 7, and I make the weapon attack with the Shatterhead. 2. I wanted to remember 1. One time I would have actually. Okay, I have a final quick action left.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and drop a smoke bomb. I'm gonna place that right.
Okay.
Okay.
The Sentinel will grapple you, Windrunner. Hitting you. You're grappled.
I am grappled. No more reactions.
Sentinel is holding onto the Gamatha, climbing up, pressing the shotgun against your cockpit. And we're pulling the trigger at 2 difficulty. Soft cover engaged.
Yes.
Ooh, bad miss.
I give the Sentinel the finger through my cockpit window. Or if it doesn't have a window, I open the hatch, stick my hand out, and then close the hatch again.
Wonderful. That is it for the Sentinel.
It's in the rules. Trash talk is a free action.
It is true.
Okay. So,
I'd like to go before this cataphract, if at all possible.
You know what? I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the rolling for? Thunder? Oh, it has no address. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna move 2 spaces to the cataphract. I'm gonna skirmish with my charge blade. +1 accuracy.
Nice.
That's good. 5 armor piercing, and then a shot with my Vijaya, so that's gonna be that's gonna be nothing. It's not on any
That's neutral. Yep.
cover. That's a miss. Whatever. Okay. I need to measure something. Okay, I'm gonna overcharge to skirmish again. Fuck. Okay, that's gonna be equal now. That's a crit. It's that. Okay, and I'm gonna use the thing to move 2 spaces. Move extra 3 spaces to be near the court magician, and I'm going to eject and move myself over here.
Yes,
Just
we can do
barely
this
hit
because you're, just real quick, we can do this because your core power is on and teleporting doesn't engage you. So you can move in and have the leftover movement left. Yep. Just for...
over here.
Yes.
Thank you. And it's my turn, which is gonna blow this bastardly son of a bitch up, which
core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare
Basic
for
reactor meltdown.
Thank fuck.
The boom boom
baby.
goodbye.
Where do I roll the
Basics reactor meltdown.
17 damage?
I think
they got him?
if we make that save, we still die.
May you rest in hell.
Worth it.
Suddenly, we find ourselves without NPCs eligible to take a turn, so player of turn.
said
All
it was
right.
me. Or,
Okay.
never mind. No, go. Feel free.
No, I went. I started off.
Oh, okay.
Just you and Doughboy left.
I am just gonna take a casual move over to here and stabilize.
Make sure to T-pose to assert dominance.
Would you like to submit? It's just Mox.
Yeah, I'm going to obituary this Big Mac. I don't know if anything's coming, but I want the free stuff.
This is the last NPC we got, I'm afraid.
If free armor's free armor. We'll talk about it back on the station. And then I guess I'll move.
We're leaving.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is supposed to be an objective-based mission, isn't it?
Hit the bricks.
We slaughtered like dogs.
Yeah, Gauntlet often just ends up in kill NPCs rule. Cool, that's the round. Round 6. Get one last chance to structure Windrunner, I guess. The Sentinel will lock onto you.
Hold on.
Yep.
Don't players go first at the start of the round?
No, because we ended on
Not
player
if
turn.
the players go last.
Okay.
Ended on player turn, NPCs go first. Now that Vagabond is destroyed, we'll take some liberties here with this rule, but we'll swear an oath against you, Windrunner. You're next in line, tied with
What?
Mox here.
Oh, that's great.
We'll
Oh, that-
invade you,
oh my God.
first of all.
Target locked.
Oh, okay.
We're still grappling, by the way.
Yeah, it's... Got really mad that it flipped the bird. Oh!
This is the start of its Sentinel anime protagonist arc.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Exposed.
Expo.
Alright, we're climbing the mech. Instead of shooting the shotgun, we'll just wrench the machete into the mech.
I'm gonna race
Hits.
that.
No, you cannot. We're grappling you. You don't have
Oh,
reactions
right,
now.
grappled.
That is the whole point.
Let's 8 damage and I get stuck to it.
8 down to 7 points of damage. Custom paint job. Can it save you?
Let's watch some bolts
Let's
fly.
find out.
No.
Nope.
No.
Ah, that would have been funny if it did. Alright.
We can only dream.
So, basic structure.
Second.
But structure type number 2.
Ah, we're fine. System.
Is a system.
Yes.
Okay. Paint job. Wait, that's not a valid target for it,
It's
is it?
indestructible, so yeah. You have to pick something else.
Okay. We'll just go with the smoke grenades then.
Alright.
Do I have a way of selecting that?
No. Just
No,
keep in mind.
you just have to remember it.
I'll mark it on the comp con.
Yep.
Yeah. That's how
That's the
how I do it. So,
Can we kill the Sentinel?
what's the range
Alright.
on the?
I want to get
Anti-armor
my
situation
Stormbringer
weapon.
knockoff at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, let me do
If
it.
you like, you
Let
can.
me do
So
it.
you're launcher Windrunner. You're in control of the grapple. If you like, you can also just march forward to here, and the Sentinel must come with you.
Oh, yes,
Maybe
that's
it's
right.
interesting.
Won't trigger.
No,
Overwatch?
we're also grappling, so no reactions for us either.
Okay. Yes, I'll walk away from Doughboy then. I'm gonna go. Where is channel 1, 2, 4? Do we all have to be inside the control zone at the end?
No, just more NPC, more PCs than NPCs, so we're already good.
Okay, so I'll go down there. Now I will attack with the shadow.
Oof.
Why do I even bother, huh?
He's too strong. The strongest
Too
Sentinel.
strong. Get him off me! Alright, well, I'm gonna lock on.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
Oh, is he already locked on?
He's already locked on.
All right, screw it. I'm going to invade him.
Can ram him for more accuracy.
Oh, that's right. That works too.
Mech
Ram will
actions,
probably be more
ram,
useful.
1 difficulty.
1 difficulty?
Impaired.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Nope. Okay, I just can't do anything. Alright, well, that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Doughboy.
I'm taking a minute. This has to work.
Take the shot!
Steady aim.
If you move
Please.
one space closer, he's locked on already, right?
Oh yeah. We could just move to like here, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Nice spotter.
Alright, 3 accuracy, 2 tries.
No way this can go wrong. Right?
Nice, we'll take
Oh,
that.
well, that's already the crit. I'm just going
Yeah.
to take that.
20 damage,
That's
let's
20
go.
damage.
Losing a structure. Let's see if we just die outright. We don't.
Good structure.
Mm.
Oh, good structure.
Sad face.
Hey, thanks.
Well, I think that will end the scene. Mayhaps. Unless Mox, you want to run out and get him with a sword?
No, I want to boost an obituary this.
Nom 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 nom.
It's fair.
It's free stuff!
2 armor marks. Strong.
Thankful I'm in this zone.
And so it ends with the control zone being controlled by a lone pilot.
Lone pilot.
That got his mech melted down by some stupid wizard.
Hey, if anyone asks, you did it without the mech.
Well, you can't get stressed if you don't have a mech.
Perfect. Good session, everybody. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll award some license levels, of course, starting with the Vagabond. Was it you that wanted to change the name? Was it
No,
somebody
that's
Yes.
not me. I think that's.
Oh, sorry, no.
Oh, Windrunner. Gotcha. We'll get to that.
Windrunner.
Vagabond going to 3.
Yay!
Mox going to 2. Windrunner. Who are you now, Windrunner?
Thumb Slayer.
Thumb Slayer?
It's the name of my old GameCube controller. It's called Thumb Slayer because part of the joystick broke and it has a sharp, jagged edge, but I just kept playing with it anyway for like a decade.
You got it.
So
You know, Thumb Slayer. Doughboy.
I'm just used to it now.
Going to LL1. Getting the cool badge and access to the video game channel.
Yay!
Sweet.
Welcome
Alright,
to
friends.
station.
Oh, thank you.
That is it for today's session. I hope to see you around in the future, everybody. And yeah, take it easy.
Okay, thank you very much. It was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ralph.
That was
My pleasure.
great.
Bye-bye.
Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye.
You too.
All right, Twitch chat. Good session. Good, relaxed Tier 1 mission. Ah, fuck, it's so cozy. Good players, too. Very good, concise turns. We're quick session. I don't know. I like Lancer this way. Quick, concise turns. Not like 20 minutes per turn. No, this was good. Alrighty, friends. Next game is in 6 hours. I need to get some sleep before then. And I hope to see you around. Look out for any suspicious individuals trying to make you join their secret organization. Alright. Take it easy. Have a good one.